I believe that crypto is democratizing and enabling people to help their friends and family in difficult situations.
Hey folks, Flo here with Blockchain North, Crypto Ecosystem Night, the official futurist party. I'm here with Lawrence Truong, who's with Systemic Trust, which is a new entity, right?
That's correct. Thanks for having me, and happy Blockchain Crypto Week. Yeah.
So what is Systemic Trust?
So Systemic Trust is a independent trust company, digital asset custodian that I'm happy to be building for my sponsor, DMG Blockchain Solutions.
Sponsor? What you mean, like the mother company? Or?
The mothership, that's right. So it used to be Binance, now it's DMG.
You had to say that. We won't go there. DMG, by the way, seems to be like one of the largest crypto, let's say, groups in Canada, isn't it? It has multiple interests, mostly on the mining side, I understand?
So DMG was founded, I would say, and it's a public company,
okay.
Listed on the TSX Venture, okay. And it is one of the larger independent Bitcoin mining companies. And so the CEO and founder was Sheldon Bennett. He's been, he's a Bitcoin, native. He built Bitfurry Canada way back when, and those assets were sold to Hut 8 Mining, and then he went off and built DMG. And so DMG is predominantly a Bitcoin mining company, but looking to, diversify its book of business into financial services. And one of them, rightly so, is digital asset custody.
Okay. So where are you at with Systemic Trust? I understand you just made some announcements. You're just launching this year, basically, right?
We're just launching. Happy to announce that we received our incorporation as a special purpose trust company in Alberta.
Which is no small feat.
And, that's an important first step. And it shows how progressive the Alberta jurisdiction is. And that's why a lot of companies are coming to Alberta to do business in blockchain. And
I was going to say, the other two trust companies, Tetra Trust and Balance, are also in Calgary, so
that's correct.
Can't be a coincidence.
That's correct.
What is it exactly?
Well, Alberta is open for business, but it also has a very pragmatic approach to regulation and fintech innovation. And in fact, the Minister of Technology and Innovation is, I think, speaking right now.
Oh, is he? I didn't spot him. Okay, that's great. I did interview Minister Nally a few weeks ago at the Alberta Trade Mission. Can I ask you about your personal story? You told me once before, years ago, but I feel a lot of people might be discovering you through this interview. So, you have a kind of a particular connection with Canada, but also with crypto because of your origin story.
Oh, my origin story is a long one. I came to Canada as a refugee immigrant from Vietnam, and had crypto been around, it would have made my parents' journey to a new country and escaping a war-torn country a lot easier, because there would be this easy way to send payments from our relatives across the ocean to enable us to flee Vietnam, the communist Vietnam, right? And so. That's my background story, where that crypto and international payments hasn't really, I believe that crypto is democratizing and enabling people to help their friends and family in difficult situations. A lot of migrants they send a lot of payments back home, right? And so without an easy way and trusted way to send, payments.
Because there's a lot of scammers as well in that area, right?
Yeah, exactly. Remittances is really difficult business cross-border, right?
No.
And so if you live in a jurisdiction where there's immature financial infrastructure, crypto is the way to go.
And that's why we see some of the highest adoption numbers in places like Vietnam, Nigeria, or other parts of the world.
That's correct.
Finally, you're an OG yourself. You said you've led Binance, and you're now part of one of the largest groups in the crypto space in Canada. Where do you think we are in the sort of crypto story right now? This year has been, pretty much of a milestone, I feel. The ETFs, the narrative is changing in the U.S. politics, for example. Adoption is at an all-time high. How do you place us on the sort of life cycle of crypto?
And the life cycle of crypto, I think that we're in the early phases of general adoption.
Okay.
Not broader adoption, but general adoption, because you see a lot of institutional interest in the space, right? And you take Bitcoin as a proxy, right? And so, yes, with Bitcoin spot ETFs being approved in the U.S. and now Ethereum, right? There's a lot more exposure to the benefits of crypto, why people should invest, and even
it's more accessible as well.
More accessible, exactly. It's more accessible, and a lot of countries are thinking about having Bitcoin as a reserve asset,
strategic reserve asset. Yeah, we're seeing U.S. states as well adopted, like Wisconsin or others.
Exactly. And so that's where I see crypto and Bitcoin is in the early stages of general adoption.
Very clear. Thank you very much, Lawrence. I appreciate your time. A pleasure.